for all you wingnuts that say us Trumpies are in a cult, I mean, you're so sissified you're scared, really. It's like, come on, really? Do you really think that I think Trump is perfect? No way. Do I know he has said things wrong? Sure. Do I know that he's done some things wrong? Sure. Are you perfect? I'm not perfect. I've said things wrong. It's like, you gotta like stop being so stubborn and such a mule and a hardhead. It's like dodgeball. When you had kids that you were picking from in dodgeball, you picked who was best for the team, the one that was going to help you win. You may not like the way they look, you may not like what they say, you may not like who they hang out with, but it's like, I'm taking this guy whether I like him or not because I want to win. I mean, is this what you did for Biden, really? Did you really think like, this guy's going to get us going, man, he's going to... I'd rather be in a cult than deal with that.
I don't really know if Trump supporters are okay. He lost in 2020, but they still haven't gotten over it. And I get it, it's tough when you have your hopes on a political candidate and they don't do well. But eventually it's time to move on. But this video really made me laugh because she opens with, hey, do you really think us Trump supporters are in a cult? Ambles for a bit, equates politics to a game of dodgeball, and then ends by saying she would rather be in a cult than support Joe Biden.
I'd rather be in a cult than deal with that.
I mean, I guess you have your answer there, but I think it underscores a problem in our politics, and that is the cults of personality that drive a lot of people. We really shouldn't have personality-driven politics. You know, I think Bernie to an extent had a cult of personality behind him, and I was a Bernie supporter, but I liked him because he was consistent in his policies for decades. That's rare. I think the fervor in his base was largely driven because of that. Trump, as a politician, was an aesthetic. You know, he pandered to a lot of people. He was a demagogue, which plays well among lower educated people. And there's plenty of those in politics. He certainly isn't unique in that regard. But the fan base, all dressing the same, wearing the same red hats, that's not something you really see in other campaigns. And sure, you can throw out the term cult as a joke, but it was really just a cult of personality. And that's really dangerous because when you have politics driven by something like that, they aren't rational actors. They're much more willing to overlook glaring flaws or issues, but she reduces this simply to, oh, he wasn't perfect. Are you perfect? And that's not really the issue with Trump. The guy was an absolute disaster. But it also represents this sense of persecution that her and other Trump supporters feel. Take a look at this video from Ted Nugent.
What a beautiful statement. I will not comply. I'm like Rosa Parks with a Glock. You tell me something stupid. You try to give me a stupid, immoral, nonsensical, arbitrary, capricious, punitive mandate, mask puke, and I will not comply. If you have a broiling urn of independence deep in your spirit, your gut, your instinct, then let people who give you immoral commands wear a mask. I don't think so. I will not comply.
If you are lucky enough to not know who Ted Nugent is, he's a washed-up rocker who was known for the song Cat Scratch Fever. He's parlayed that into a lifetime role in the conservative media world. And him and a growing cadre of other washed-up rock stars have this weird anti-establishment aesthetic, but really just cozy up to total authoritarians. It's really funny to see him peddling this come and take it and other purportedly anti-establishment merchandise to a group of people who would happily have corporations just walk all over them, crush them into dust, get ground up by the gears of capitalism. You know, they're totally fine with entities telling them what to do so long as that person or entity doesn't have a D after their name. And that goes back to the earlier point. This really isn't about anything they say they believe. It's just this cult of personality that drives a lot of right-wing politics. And it's really bizarre. And I'm not even a Biden guy. I didn't vote for him. I think he sucks. But the issue is most people in politics suck. Still insisting you're a Trump supporter in 2022 is nothing short of pathetic. Because you really don't care about any of these issues you say you believe. You just care about one guy, and ultimately you're just enriching one guy. But this kind of stuff is just pervasive throughout our politics, and it really only appeals to the most stupid among us.